Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading from May 30th through June 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. That's a pile of cards here for you. Let's see. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the High Priestess. I feel like you're tuned into your intuition, or your intuition is trying to get your attention about something here. In the recent past, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups. Man, you were resistant here. You didn't want to deal with something. There's something in your past there that you're like, no, I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to, no. And you've been doing that for a while. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something here. In the current situation, the Queen of Cups, the World card, the Two of Wands. The more you're in this resistance towards figuring things out, which I feel like they're impacting you one way or another, the more it's going to lead to this place right here that I see in the current situation, where it feels like you're shutting down emotionally, you know? Unhealed situations will not uncover your heart, basically. Quite the opposite, they'll cover it. They'll cover it with all sorts of crap, all sorts of energies that shouldn't be there anymore, because, you know, you're done with those things. You just need to go into them and transmute them and, you know, send them off to the universe. But if we resist looking into things that affected us, we're just piling up energy on top of that heart of ours, and it's just going to not allow us to feel much. So I kind of see that happening a little bit, you know, where you may be in this place of disconnect, and I feel like it's lasting for a minute there. In the immediate future, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Man, this is just a transition towards closing off your heart. You know, it's going from a place of, all right, it's shut down, into a place of, okay, well, I guess I'm used to it being shut down, into a place of, but man, I miss love. I want love. You know, where's the love at? Meanwhile, it should be there to begin with, you know. What do you offer the love out there if you are shut down? So how can you ask for that there when it's not here? You know, so I don't know exactly what's happening here. I just see kind of like a progressive closing of the heart, basically. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the High Priestess. The Eight of Swords, the Empress, the High Priestess. Yeah, you're blocking off your intuition. It's here. It's here. Definitely here. Definitely a sense of self-empowerment here too. But you're up in your head about things. You know, you're overthinking things. You chose the mind over the heart by the looks of it. And because of that, you don't have access to self, to that real self, to those real emotions. I'm not saying stay in your emotions. I'm saying find that balance between the mind and the heart. And that will, you know, align you again with your intuition, because as I said, it's here waiting. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me do the Nine of Wands in the recent past. The Star, the Strength card, the King of Swords. Man, you really desired something here. And not only that, you're sure it's meant for you. It's yours. You know, it's something that you're really passionate about, something that you really want, and you have all the tools to go get it. But for some reason, you're like, no, I'm just not going to do that. Nope. And I feel like the no behind this is the no to that, dealing with something somewhat of an energy that belongs to you, something from the past, something painful. You know, because it didn't allow you to even open up to the possibility of thinking, I deserve this, this is mine, and I can do this. I got all I need to go and get this for me. Let's do the 5 of Cups in the recent past, the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Disappointed here, disappointed a lot in something, someone, in someone. Upset with them in the beginning and then just disappointed, just blah, blah, blah. And again, you're not looking at it from the perspective of what do I have to learn from it. You're looking at it from the perspective of they did me wrong, they suck, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay. But it brought something up for you. You know. Fear, pain, I don't know, something. So why not look into that? Let's do the Queen of Cups in the current situation. Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. It's painful to shut down. It's actually painful. We're just so numb because we're shut down that we're not necessarily feeling it as pain. We're feeling it as, I don't feel shit. I'm good. But when you do step back into your heart, you realize how painful that is, you know, to live like that. And I feel like even through this pain, you're stepping into a place of logic, into a place of, you know what, at this time it makes sense to me that I don't go into my emotions. You know? You're coming from a place of pain here. You're coming from a place of unhealed pain. And you're shutting down because you don't want to feel that pain anymore. And then you numb yourself through not feeling anything, you know, staying into the logical vestibule there and just kind of like, yeah, this works out for me. Okay. Let's do the World card. Page of Wands, the Lovers, the Ten of Swords. You're just closing off something that ended, I feel like, quite a while ago. But you are closing off something. I don't feel like you're done with this. You know, it doesn't feel like closure on your part where you're like, okay, you know, I've dealt with this, I'm done. No, but you are closing off something tied up to the energy of this loss. There's definitely a loss here. And there's definitely still a little bit of interest on your side. Let's do the Two of Wands in the current situation. Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Fool. So you're showing me an energy of, I'm going to choose to live through the logic perspective. And you do have the alternative of the other side of that balance. Again, that balance between the mind and the heart. It's here. They're both available. It's a matter of which one do you choose? Which one do you choose to feed? You know, staying stuck in that place of shut down by logic, or just being. You know, just being with what is in whichever way it comes. Because for right now, it feels like that available energy seems quite content, quite happy. So I see you sitting in this energy of choosing in between the two of them, but I see you leaning more towards the Five of Cups, towards the you know. I don't see you doing that consciously, of course, but just by how your life runs day by day, you may find yourself a lot in that place of making sense instead of just being with what is and seeing what it brings from an emotional perspective, from your heart. Queen of Swords. Let's see what's up in here. Two of Wands, the Sun, the Hangman. All right, you're taking a step back. You're taking a step back to look at what this energy is doing right here, what it's bringing to you. And I feel like you're noticing it's not necessarily bringing you happiness. And I feel like you know that because, again, as you step back, you see at that energy and then you look at happiness and they're in two different directions. There's you in the logical, there's happiness. So you're starting to at least about it. You know? Let's do the Page of Cups in the immediate future. Knight of Wands, Two of Cups, the Tower. And then love comes in. You know, passion comes in, love comes in. At least the energy of it. But man, it's meeting this Tower. Which again, to me, it's like, I see your energy, right? The Queen of Swords there, kind of like boom. And then there's love. There's this energy that's coming towards you. And it's filled of love, filled of passion. And it's like, giddy up. Towards you, and then it gets to you, and you're like, you know, like nothing here. Like, anybody home? You're like, no, you know, it doesn't make sense for me to be home. Because you're still in this place, even though you're taking a step back to really acknowledge where you're at and what you want. It's hitting a brick wall here, this energy. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. You're shutting down here. And partly it is conscious. It's like, because you wanted to at some point, but I feel like you kind of lost control over it. Like, well, I kind of want to feel again, you know, but you've gotten so deep into this without knowing, that's the unconscious part, that you've gotten to this point of, where's my heart at, you know? For the Four of Pentacles, you get the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon. I don't know where your heart is at, but it's definitely there. It's somewhere, you know, buried deep, 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 deep within you. So you still got it there. It still wants to come out. It's like, Virgo, please release me. Let's start fresh, you know? And you know it's there. So it's a matter of going in that search of your own heart. It's buried deep within you. As I said, you buried it way over there when you didn't want to deal with whatever was hurting you. And you chose to put it as, they suck. They did this to me. Blah, blah, blah. You know? And now you're probably going to hear Kai. Yeah, that's Kai. Every time that thing goes off and spills some beans for them, they're like, oh, food time. But it's like, okay. They eat besides that, so I don't know why it's so, oh, food is here. It's there all the time. Anyways, so yeah, it's here. The good news is that, of course, it's here. Again, I feel like you don't know the extent to which this heart of yours has been buried. You are seeing it though, that it's somewhere there within you. You're starting to. From the universe for you, the Six of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands. The more you close off your heart, the more you walk away from something that's quite, at least interesting, at least attractive to you, if not more. I can't say love because, as I said, your love is buried somewhere. I can't access it. If you can't, I can't either. But it's something that's quite important, quite intriguing, quite attractive, at least even from the logical perspective, you know? So the more you don't go in the search of your heart, the more you walk away from things that really resonate with you, really speak to you, things and people. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.